Hi there, I just wanted to do another video. This one is going to be about something kind of light-hearted and something kind of fun and interesting, I think. Kind of when will we colonize like the universe or kind of the galaxy? When will we kind of explore the cosmos? Yeah, I want to know when that's going to happen because I wouldn't mind living on Mars, and cause they say like this is quite interesting. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there, and people like Elon Musk are talking about kind of take people up into space and stuff. And I think it's quite interesting because there is a whole universe out there. And another thing is like what would be outside the universe? That's what I want to know. Like, what is kind of on outside the universe? Like, if you took a spaceship and all the way to the edge, there must be something, because they say the universe goes on forever, but surely there's got to be an edge to it. And it's just quite fascinating. We did have that parallel universes, and they're talking about you're going to have a twin version of you in a parallel universe, or it's just quite fascinating. But I've always been fascinated about space and size of things as well, like how big planets are and everything. The sun's going to be much bigger than the Earth. And I just think it's quite fascinating. I think it's quite fascinating, space and everything. And I keep thinking about the Halo games and stuff. That Halo thing. Perhaps we'll kind of one day kind of design like a Halo ring in space or something. We might kind of design some sort of and also video games as well, massive in space, like Mass Effect. You see those video games and how they're kind of traveling around kind of space. What's called not space loop, but kind of quickly space sort of station and kind of zooming at the speed of light through different planets and different cosmos and different solar systems and everything. And also in the Star Wars films, they do something similar. And then Halo as well. In Halo, that's kind of the point of it. It's set in a few hundred years. So it's interesting. It's interesting about where we're going to be. I imagine it. It's quite interesting. It's kind of imagine if they built like they're talking about running a building that could float in the sky or something. So I'm not quite sure how that would work. But no, it's quite interesting, isn't it? To sort of think about all these things, isn't it? Think about kind of how we're going to kind of I think it's quite fascinating, really. Yeah, because the universe is massive, isn't it? And yeah, you see this on these movies as well. There's other movies like Star Wars. I've always said Star Wars, and yeah, there's lots of movies, lots of sort of sci-fi out there. Lots of sci-fi this, sci-fi that, and it's quite interesting about where we're going to be. We're going to machines. They say Elon Musk has been saying like machines could take over the world and stuff, or something like that. Or AI could take over the world, and that's quite interesting to think about. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully, I'm sure they won't, but. In the near future, you never know what may happen. So yeah, that's quite interesting. So yeah, that is interesting. So that's all I've got to say about that. But no, wow, it's interesting to think about. Wow, because there's so much out there. It's more than just planet Earth. And even then, I haven't really explored planet Earth. So I've probably got to do this planet first before I start going on to Mars and stuff. But. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. It's interesting. It's an interesting thought, I think. It's very interesting.